My name is Jason Smith, and I lead the U.S. team at Shopper Intelligence. I'm here to talk about our category indicator report. It's an automated way we quickly understand a category or department in any retailer or channel. I'm going to show a category and compare it within a retailer. We can compare any part of our survey across our database quickly and easy with this automated PowerPoint report. It's December, so I thought I would pull a category that has a lot of seasonality. That's champagne and sparkling wine. We're going to be comparing the category within Walmart brick and mortar shoppers. About a third of our survey is online shoppers, but today I'm going to highlight the category within mostly Walmart supercenters and neighborhood market store. Let me highlight a few of the aspects of the report. I'm going to show one data slide, but there's a lot of other areas to the report that we can access quickly. Overall, there's three main sections to this report. The first area is what we call category DNA. In each section, there's a dozen different slides that we're able to dig into the category and benchmark and understand what makes that category unique within the retailer. Within category DNA, we can understand the role of the category. Does this bring shoppers to the retailer, or is this more of a basket building opportunity? Do shoppers know what they're looking for, or is there other things that we can educate the shopper along the path to aid in their overall shopping experience? That middle section is satisfaction. We dig into 19 different levers within the category like price, assortment, innovation, organic. We understand how important they are to the shopper and then ask a follow-up question about how the retailer is doing overall in terms of performance and satisfaction. I'm going to highlight another report within this section that we call desired improvements, where we ask shoppers, what would you like to see improved in the category? I'll show you where champagne compares against all the other categories within Walmart. The last section is path to purchase. This does a good job of understanding that overall shopper journey. Everything from understanding whether the category was planned before the trip or during the trip, what triggered the shopper to buy. Many times it is something at home, online, maybe their doctor or a dermatologist or a dentist is recommending something. Other times it might be a child asking for a particular product. We get a good understanding of what is triggering the shopper, as well as the influence of promotion and how incremental it is to the overall category purchase. The category is champagne and sparkling wine. We're going to be benchmarking against all categories within Walmart. Overall, in the last 2 years, we surveyed 130 champagne and sparkling wine shoppers. We're benchmarking it against the 35,000 Walmart shoppers overall. So that's going to be that category and the benchmark within the report. You'll also see indexes on each one of the measures. We're indexing champagne and sparkling wine against all categories at Walmart. We're also ranking the category versus all 120 categories that we surveyed within Walmart. The thing I like about the ranking is it quickly gives you an idea of how extreme the category is on some of the different measures that we track. There are categories that are very impulsive. You wouldn't know unless you benchmarked it and compared it against all other categories. A retailer has a finite amount of displays and ways that they can trigger a shopper during a trip, and they have to prioritize which categories are optimal for that. So it's powerful to see your category ranked against all others, because many times you can see that maybe there's only 3 or 4 other categories in the store that are more impulsive, but your category needs to have those displays and in-store activations because shoppers are so impulsive. That's where that rank can be so powerful. The last area that you can see the difference in the reports is the color significance. We show you where there are statistical significant differences between what we're comparing in the benchmark. You'll see a color aspect, the ranking, as well as an index. That'll just be something on the next slide that it'll become apparent when you see what makes that category shopper different. As I mentioned, the slide I wanted to show is what we call desired improvement. We ask a shopper outside of price, what are things that you would like to see improved in the category at the retailer? Where you see green, that's where the category significantly over-indexes, but significantly higher than the average. In this case, that is highlighting information. The longer question is, I want more information and education on shelf during my trip. Because this is the brick and mortar shopper, we definitely know this is on shelf. Sometimes there's a similar question for online shoppers having that education, but this is all about a shopper standing in front of the shelf. It indexes at 199, so it's almost twice as high a percentage of shoppers within this category are asking for this versus the store average. It ranks as the #1 category. Out of the 120 categories that we surveyed, champagne and sparkling wine is #1 where shoppers are asking for this. If you're Walmart, you take notice because there's an opportunity on shelf to educate the shopper during their trips. This isn't a category that people buy very often. It's also December, so there's still an opportunity for adding more education at shelf because many shoppers will be buying this over the next couple of weeks. This is just one example of a report that we can run in our category indicator report. If you're interested in seeing your category retailer and getting a deeper view into understanding your category shoppers, please reach out and connect with us. My email address is jason.smith@shopperintelligence.com. Our website, shopperintelligence.com, where there's different case studies and ways our data is used. There's also a QR code and a URL if you're interested in booking a demo with me where we could dig into your category. You could get an understanding about how your category is unique within the retailer that you work with.